Hello, in this video, I will walk you through how to complete the Challenge Lab assignments for the AWS Academy Cloud Architecting course. For example, if we want to work on the Challenge Lab for Module 4, we need first go to the AWS Academy website for this course and click on Modules. Scroll down to Module 4 and click on the Challenge Lab link. Then the lab instruction will be displayed. So for each challenge lab, there are going to be a list of the tasks you need to complete. For each task, there's no step-by-step instructions. You need to do your own research and come up with your own solution. In addition, for the challenge lab, you need to complete a list of the multiple choice questions. So to start the lab environment, we click on the Start Lab button. Wait until the AWS icon becomes green, which may take several minutes. Once the icon becomes green, click on it to open the AWS Management Console in a new tab. Switch back to the previous tab. You also need to click on the AWS Details link and click on Access the Multiple Choice Questions URL. This will present the list of the module questions that you need to answer. Leave this tab open and switch back to the lab instruction. Then you need to follow the lab instruction to complete all the tasks. For each task, you are required to capture at least one screenshot at the end of this task. For example, after task 2, you are supposed to be able to set up a new S3 bucket, and then you need to capture the screenshot of that S3 bucket in your AWS Management Console. When you work on the lab, whenever you see the steps ask you to answer a question, you need to go to the multiple choice question tab and answer that specific question. For example, for question 1, I do my research, I come up with an answer and click on Submit. To submit the answer and click on the back button to go back to the previous page. Then switch back to the lab instruction and move on to the next task. And you just repeat the same process to complete all the tasks. So once you complete all your work, you need to submit your work by click on the Submit button and click on Yes. So this will take several seconds. And once the submit is completed, click on the grading tab, which will show your total score. So this is basically your multiple choice questions will be evaluated and your tasks will also be evaluated. So make sure you keep a screenshot of the total grades and paste into the Word document under the section screenshot of the grade page, right? So you need to paste it here. and then save the file to indicate that, yeah, you actually complete the lab. So after that, you need to terminate the lab environment by first click on End Lab and click on Yes. Then switch to the AWS Management Console and log out from that console as well. So after that, you complete the change lab for this particular module.